Welcome to Legally Speaking. There is a major legal drama playing out behind the scenes of the Charlie Kirk Game of Thrones, and that is the unleashing of political prosecutions by Donald Trump's Department of Justice. Trump has its enemies list. Attorney General Letitia James and former FBI Director James Comey are at the top of that list. Both of them happen to be connected to the Eastern District of Virginia. Eric Seibert, the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, was just fired. Prior to joining the Department of Justice, Mr. Seibert was a police officer with the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. He comes from one of the most well-connected Republican families in the state of Virginia. His father-in-law is a former U.S. Attorney and State Attorney General. Eric Seibert started with the Eastern District of Virginia as an assistant U.S. attorney in 2010 and was assigned to the office for 15 years. He was appointed by Donald Trump in January to serve as the interim U.S. attorney. In May, Trump nominated him for the permanent position. After that, however, Eric Seibert let it be known that he did not have sufficient evidence to bring charges against Attorney General Letitia James. That case against Attorney General James depends on a tortured interpretation of a mortgage loan document for a house her niece purchased in Richmond, Virginia. The house happens to be in Eric Seibert's district. Seibert concluded that he did not have sufficient evidence also to indict former FBI Director James Comey for perjury. Trump's response was to fire Eric Seibert. When asked about him, Trump said he wanted him out because of the position of Virginia's two Democratic senators who supported his nomination. Quote, "When I saw that he got approved by those two men, I said, pull it, because he can't be any good," Trump said. "When I learned that they voted for him, I said, I don't really want him." Eric Seibert is a lifelong Republican who comes from a prominent Republican family. The fact that two Democratic senators supported his nomination is a total ruse. The real and only reason he was fired is because he wanted to follow the law and not Donald Trump. Trump then appointed one of his personal attorneys, Lindsay Halligan, a former insurance attorney, to take over the DOJ office for the Eastern District of Virginia. Halligan followed Trump's bidding and moved immediately to present evidence to a grand jury to indict former FBI Director James Comey. What will be the fallout? For Comey, he has already had to hire a lawyer and will have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend himself. For Attorney General James, she will likely have to step away from her position as Attorney General if she's indicted, leaving a void in the prosecution's cases against Trump. Donald Trump's tactics will undermine the rule of law in ways that are normally reserved only for working-class Black or brown folks, never against the lawyers. Targeting Letitia James and James Comey or even Senator Adam Schiff as part of the playbook to destabilize our society and demonize anyone who stands in the way of a fascist authoritarian regime. It brings to mind the famous line, "The first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers."